Hey, so how do you find the next Amazon or Tesla, that next big stock that's just gonna blow up, 10,000, 20,000%? So, in looking, you can find some parallels between stocks like Amazon and Tesla and all of these other companies that just sort of innovate and disrupt and just become very dominant. They just suck all the air out of their competition, and they get, like, they don't even have to advertise. They get so much publicity, and they just keep perpetually growing and growing to the point that they really have no competition for what they want to do. So here's just some parallels I've noticed here between companies like Tesla and Amazon that you can apply towards other companies or stocks that you're looking at. So the first thing you want to do is look at who the founder of the company is. Is the person a visionary like a Jeff Bezos, like an Elon Musk? If the founder is a visionary and they're still running the company, that's pretty good. You could keep them on your short list because chances are the company is not going to steer into a different direction. The second thing you want to look at is the product or service itself. Is it disruptive? Is it a game changer? Um, Amazon just started selling books, movies, and music online in the late 90s. That wasn't, I mean, it was sort of disruptive, but there were other people doing it. Then they went into other categories. Then they went into Amazon Prime and services. They kept taking the profits that they had and started creating a bigger moat. They started like inventing new ideas and concepts. Again, Amazon with their Fire tablet, nobody else was doing that. They just became more and more innovative that they kept growing. Um, Tesla, they had a high-end car like a lot of people. Then they started moving down to the Model 3 and they started adding superchargers. They would just, you could see the creator of the company's fingerprint on every product. Another thing that they do is they scale up. Again, with Tesla, Elon Musk could have sold $100,000 cars forever and the company would have been fine, but he decided that in order to create a big moat, so a competitor, some billionaire, doesn't come in and create a better version of the Tesla Model S, he's decided not to scale up with the Model 3. That makes, someone like Fisker, someone who wants to come in from Google or Silicon Valley to create a competitor, it's going to make it a lot harder to compete with Tesla. Also, they have the strategy to scale. It's not enough to come out with the product. But if you look at Elon Musk, he came out with the Model S. Then he put all these superchargers, and for some people, they may be wondering, why are you spending all this money on superchargers? You're putting them all over the place. It's because now he has his own infrastructure. So even if Toyota or some other company want to come in with an all-electric car, they don't have that supercharger infrastructure that Tesla already has. So they're really already dominant. And then another big differentiator of a visionary company is that they think long term. In fact, a lot of people criticize Amazon because they don't turn a profit right away. And Jeff Bezos was on record as saying, look, if you're looking for the short-term performance of the stock or profitability of Amazon in the short term, sell your stock to me because I'm thinking long term. I don't care how much money we make right now. I care about the long term. If you look at Elon Musk, the same thing with Tesla. It's like he doesn't care if the company's losing money right now because he knows the company's going to be so dominant with his long-term plans that the money's just going to come in. So, when you look at the founder of a company, see if they have a 5-year or 10-year plan. Like, what's their big idea instead of what they're doing now? It doesn't matter what they're doing now because everybody can see that. See what they're going to be doing 10 years from now. Because what they're doing 10 years from now, they're very apparent about it, but a lot of people don't absorb that because everybody's so obsessed with right now. So it's a good idea to look at what the long-term plan is for the innovator of a company. And the final one is, how long does if the founder of the company is staying with the company over the long term? Finding a good CEO is great. A good CEO can help run a company, but a CEO for hire doesn't have the passion or innovation as the founder of a company would have. So the longer the founder of the company stays as the CEO or the head of the company, the more likely that company itself is going to be disruptive, it's going to be dominant, it's going to become the next Amazon or Tesla. Okay, and if you have any ideas of what companies that you think will become the next Tesla or Amazon based on the criteria I put in the video or based on your own criteria, yeah, put it in the comment section below. It'd be great to see what you think will be one of the next big companies, okay? Thanks a lot. See you in the next video. Bye.